Hey everyone, I'm Daniyar. Today we are going to build a small Arduino project that will give us some basic knowledge about working with ultrasonic sensor. Just measuring the distance to object is too simple and boring, so we'll make a project where using the sensor is actually practical. It will be something that you can show off to your friends, colleagues, and so on. I'll call the project the parking spot system. Why? Because the goal of this project is to help cars park. We'll use the ultrasonic sensor to measure the distance of an approaching car, and LEDs will tell us how far away we are. Now let's assemble the circuit. For this we'll need an Arduino board. I'll be using the Mega, but any board will work. If you have a Uno, that's great. Next we'll need an ultrasonic sensor. If you happen to have two, then in the second part of this video we'll build a system for two sensors for two parking spots. Then we need different color LEDs, followed by 330 ohms resistors, and of course we also need the wires, jumper cables and a breadboard. Once all parts are ready, let's start the assembly. On the screen right now you can see the wiring diagram. Use it to build your circuit. Let's get building. Okay, after assembly, if you follow the diagram, it should look something like this. The ultrasonic sensor is at one edge, with nothing blocking this path. The LEDs are on the other side. This larger LED here will be responsible for the status of the parking spot. If the spot is occupied, it will turn on, letting everyone know it's taken. Now let's move on the program. You can grab the code from my GitHub, the link is in description. If you're not sure how to download the program from GitHub, it's easy. Just click the link in the description, open the project, hit the code button and then download zip. After that, just open it up on your computer. If you open my program, it will look like this. All you have to do is upload it, but first make sure you check your board and port setting. We'll first see how the program works in action, and then I'll break it down for you piece by piece. Once the program is uploaded, we can test it out. I have this little Formula 1 car, it's perfect for testing this project, but you can use anything, even your hand. So at the beginning, we start bringing the car closer. First, the green LED lights up. This means we're beginning our parking maneuver. We move forward, the yellow LED comes on. This means we're halfway there and still have some space to park. Of course, in a real car, if you needed to get something out of your trunk, I'd probably stop here. But for this test, we keep going. The red LED lights up. That means stop. We're parked. After a few seconds, that main control LED showing that the parking spot is now occupied. But when the car leaves, the control LED turns off and everything resets. The spot is ready and you can park car over and over again. Alright, let's take a quick look at the program. At the top we define our pins, telling the Arduino exactly where the sensors and all those LEDs are connected. Next we create distance thresholds. Think of this as the rules that decide when to change the light. For green, if the distance is less than 13, turns on green, and so on. Setup section is just the basic. We simply declare which pins are for input and which are for the output. Before I explain the main loop, let's quickly talk about how ultrasonic sensor actually works. The principle is simple. It has a transmitter and a receiver. The transmitter sends out a burst of ultrasonic sound waves. This wave travels until it hits the nearest object. Then it bounces back and travels in the opposite direction to the receiver. The receiver catches the wave and that completes one cycle of the sensor's operation. Now back to the program. Here the program tells the ultrasonic sensors to do its job. It sends out a tiny sound pulse, waits for the echo to bounce back, and measures the time it takes. Here, using the speed of sound, the Arduino instantly calculates the exact distance in centimeters. Program also prints this number in the serial monitor so we can constantly track it. This next part is where our rules come in. The program checks the measured distance against the thresholds that we set up at the start. if the car crosses the yellow line, that yellow LED turns on, if the car crosses the green line, that green LED turns on, and red situation is the same. Finally, a small bit of code handles that large control LED. It lights up a few seconds after the car stops, letting everyone know spot is occupied. Now let's try changing the distance thresholds. You can change them right at the beginning of the program, and they're measured in centimeters. I've changed all thresholds, green from 30 to 10, yellow from 9 to 6, and red from 5 to 3. Now that we mastered the basics, we can build a second parking spot. We do everything the same way. You can see the new wiring diagram on the screen now, and you can build your circuit based on it. Okay, now we upload the second program from GitHub and we test it. You already know the principle, so I'm just going to demonstrate it. Alright, that's all for today. We built a simple but really fun project. Hope you guys liked this video and I'll see you soon.